All right. Welcome back to Hastings Arena. Semifinal matchup of the Rivertown Showdown. It's a good one here for an early morning Sunday game. You're going to see some good hockey, I suspect. The Blades 2015 squad will be in dark sweaters, and then they're facing a 2014 Maroon team in white jerseys. So 2014's in white, 2015's in black. We're back here in Hastings, ready to roll, ready to play. Blades coming in with a little momentum after a couple big wins against Machine 2014 team and then a Thunder team. So they can get through this one. They get to the final. We'll find out. So semifinal game of the Rivertown Showdown. I'll run you through the boys as I see them. Jimmy Peterson's 27. John Pitko is 8. Vinny Johnson is 15. Lex Sauer is 29. Jackson Kennedy is 62. JP Gary, 14. Paxton Jans is 9. Cash Gadbury is 3. Freddie Jensen's 10. Briggs Borgstad 87. The 39 is Griffin O'Leary. 11 is Cooper Ort. 23, Bodie Bryant. Briggs Borgstad is 87. 16, Brock OJ. And in between the pipes, say June Lippert. Not sure if that's Jordan in the backup spot, but we'll find out. Get things cooking here. Coaches Sauer, Jensen, and O'Leary on the bench. Ready to go. About 30 seconds to the drop. Should be an interesting one. A lot of these boys know each other pretty well. Have played on multiple teams together. So there's some affinity there always when the Blades play the Blades. But stay tuned. It should be good. See you in a moment. All right. They'll wind up. Get one last burn in. And we'll rock and roll. Gather around Lippert in net. They'll skate their way across. Final words of wisdom. All right. They'll send out Bodie Bryant, centering up Borgstad to his right, Pitko to his left. Carey and Johnson, your defenders. One back from Pitko. Pitko plays to Carey. Carey will swing it up to Johnson. Johnson loses his escape. Picked up. Watch out here. Quick test for Lippert. Managed well. Crossed up to Pitko behind him. John behind his back, trying to feed Bryant. Bryant walking in. Pitko picks it up, takes a swipe at it, takes another one. No goal. Maroon picks it up. They're going to try and play it out. They do. Carey trying to gather it. Could go poked at it. What's it? Johnson corrals it. Coming back through. Here comes O'Leary. O'Leary. Okay, they're just feeling each other up so far. 13:55. So the O'Leary with OJ and Jam. Godberry and Peterson, your defenders. Jan's trying to get it to O'Leary at the blue line. White tried to break it up for a moment. O'Leary breaks in. O'Leary plays across OJ. Tied up there against the boards. Checked. Jan's in the corner. Played it out front. No one home. Picked off by the Maroon. They come back the other way. With speed, but Jan's there on the back check. Stuck against the boards. And then played back into Maroon's zone. Walking is Carey. Carey's got a blast. Let's see if he tests it. He does. It's in the net. JP lights it up. Carey opens it up with the scoring. I may have erroneously said he scored in the last game. I thought he was awful close, but he made good on it there. 1-0, 2015. Good stuff from JP, who walked right in and took the space they gave him. Well done. Off the break, Fort will test and pressure. Pressure them. Johnson crosses up, D to D pass, looks up for Sauer. Sauer tied up a little bit. It's a 2-on-1 break the other way. Sauer just wide. Controlled by Ort for a moment. Jensen played it back behind Ort. Ort trying to get it to Sauer behind the net. The breakout from Maroon goes all the way out to Curran for the Maroon. He fires low, pad save for Lippert. Jensen battles it out. Sauer ahead. A schedule? No. You heard it. Freddie. Cooper with the assist. Bryant battling his way through. Picked off. Poked away once, twice, but walking the other way. And the back check of Briggs Borgstad makes a difference on that one. Briggs waking in wide. Fires low, pad away, and gathered by the Maroon tender. Borgstad, Pitko, Brian Johnson, and Carey were thwarted by the netting a little bit here in Hastings, but I'll try and give you the best shot I got. Bryant, one to Borgstad quickly. Johnson will put it on net off a deflect. Diedrichs with the block. Pitko down low. Catches up to it. Battling. Fed to Bryant. Fed out front, but no one there quite yet. They'll try and break the other way. With speed. Sauce pass across for Diedrichs. Diedrichs got a piece of it. Someone got a piece of the shot as he went. Pitko will race the other way. John. With speed. Long strides. Pitko breaks wide. Deflected wide into the corner. They come back the other way. O'Leary checks it with OJ. Diedrich's trying to break out the other way. Fitch through center ice. OJ. O'Leary turns. Jensen was flying in. That was Gans flying in. Back are Kennedy and Peterson. Low shot gathered by Lippert. A little dangerous there, but Lippert right there for it. Controlled out front. Kennedy quickly up. To OJ from Jans. OJ smeared out. Picked up by O'Leary. We'll get a penalty. A flash call. OJ will get it. A little extracurricular activity. Felt like he maybe got squeezed out a little too vigorously. Not sure. We're on the kill. Minute and 30. Minute and 30. I swear it was 2-minute penalties earlier in this tournament, but maybe they'll figure that out. I'm fine with it if they only give us 130. All right. Be an offensive zone face-off for the Maroon. One by Peterson. They're at the point though. Watch the centering pass. Played all the way around Jan's, faces into the corner. Knocked away. Checked by Peterson behind the net. Peterson will go in here for a physical play behind the net. So 2 in the box for the Blades. It'll be a serious kill situation. They'll send out Bryant along with Johnson and Pitco. Try and do something with this. Goes all the way out, and Pitco will race up. Comes back. It is 5-on-3 for 48 seconds. Lipper with the pad save, spun to the corner. They won't chase much. Bryant, they check the point. Pitco now. Bryant should be able to shovel this out, hopefully. Got a piece of it. Quickly over. Johnson could go to check him. Hard shot high. Low shot, rebound. Lippert there again. Comes out of the zone. They'll get fresh legs on. It'll be O'Leary to try and kill with Carey and Gadbury. Still 46 seconds left. Picked up by O'Leary. O'Leary will drive into the zone. Short-handed goal will be just fine here. O'Leary controls it across. This is Gadbury. Gadbury's got a blast. Pad save almost right into O'Leary's hands. A battle here to hold it in the Maroon zone. Smith to the Maroon. Breaks it out the other way. OJ tests them. Looks like we got one back. Oh, we got 4 on. Oh, sorry. There we go. OJ pressed it deep into the zone. Come back the other way. Offsides is the call. I think there was some considerations on the update. Good to see you. You wanna come? You wanna come up? He wants to. It's like 1 times. The seat's always here for you if you want. I know it's a. All right, Maroon win it and play it out. Oh, it looked like it went off the side, but played out by Peterson. There are probably 48 seconds left on. No, it's even strength. So I don't know. The penalty's not on any longer. Controlled by Sauer. Ort and Jensen walk in. They played to the side. Ooh. Ort with the. Tried to slide it. cross. The wrap wouldn't go out of the reach of Kennedy. It's a foot race. Kennedy, and not sure who the player is for Maroon, but Kennedy won that one. Maroon fighting for it. Peterson checks it for White. White are the 2015s. I will stop calling them white because they're in the black jerseys. Confusing them. So the 2015s. Can't control it. Maroon have it. 2014s. Playing with it in their own zone. A little bit of contact with forward. Pitco there to take it away from them. Pitco will race with speed. John trying to feather. What a pass. Borgstad with the look. Fires. Bad save. Battles it through. Pitco and Brian working, knocked down. Pitco looking for Borgstad along those boards. But it'll skip out. Watch this break here. Carey with the good stick to just keep it away from Diedrichs. Carey racing now. Carey with speed tried to hit Borgstad, but couldn't corral it. It'd be an icing the other way. All right. 6:07 in the first. Oh, it's outside the circle. Played into the corner. Just out of the reach of Pitco, who was looked to be off the races, but couldn't get it. Johnson. Behind zone net pressured. Controls. Watch out. Into the corner. Carey intercepts. Looks out for the outlet. Briggs was there. Oh, Pitco picked it off, but could have done more. Okay, Brian races back to get in the back check with Carey and Johnson. Pitco also there. Borgstad. Good. Who's got it? It's Carey. Carey working. Bryant for Briggs. Crossed out. They'll call him off. And get a change quickly as Maroon tries to play it out. Okay, Carey. The 2015s puts it on O'Leary's stick. O'Leary makes a move. He's got one-on-one action. Someone's open there. Oh. Piece of it to disrupt it before it could get jams. Okay, the break the other way. Diedrichs plays it behind the net. Gadbury for Jans. Jans through center ice. Taken away. Fisher Diedrichs for the 2014s comes into the zone. Gadbury will play it up to Kennedy. Kennedy for Auger. Quick one touch picked off by Roberts. Kent Roberts Jr. for the 2014s. Good skater, good shooter. But Lippert was up to the challenge there. All right. Ort, Sauer, Gents. Sauer will take the draw. Kennedy plays it up to Ort. Ort looks up for the pass from Sauer. Back to Ort. Ort with the line. Ort in the net. Coop made him think he was going to play it across. He did not. Instead, shoveled it under the armpit of the Maroon goalie, Cooper Ort. The second tally for the Blakes. Nice little setup there. I believe Sauer starting the break. Jackson drops it in. Coop got that one and played it back in. Jensen had it for a moment. Kennedy sits there. It's still loose. They break out the other way. It looks like four men in the mix as it races the other way. Played across. They got it good. Fast across. And Jensen's going to play it right out here. Okay, it worked. Backhanded it up. Racing is Kennedy. Kennedy can score. Let's see it. Jackson waiting for someone to show. Tried to play it out front. Oh, Jensen with a look. Almost wrapped it right in. Back the other way. Back and forth action here. They race back and forth on the attack. Pitco will race now. John got a piece of it. Knocks it away. Another one. Pitco on the run. Here comes John. John breaks wide. Fires. Just missed. Johnson will corral it. Think about an option. Dump it in. Pitco takes it away. Turns. Tries to play it out to the point that's ahead of Peterson. Keep it in, Bryant. No. Still controlling it is Bryant. Has to wait for Pitco. He does. I'm trying to break out the other way. 3 back for the Blades right away as Jans had gotten into the mix. Watch the backdoor pass here. Good back check by Jans. Not giving you much of a view, but it was a nice little play by Jans. Peterson trying to hit Jans. Packs out ahead. O'Leary will streak on through. O'Leary tripped. And they'll get the call as they got a stick in O'Leary's skates as he made his way. Coach Jensen asking for a penalty shot as O'Leary had streaked through and looked like he had a clean line to the goal. And knowing Griff could have been successful on that attempt, but coach won't get the call on that one. Johnson up for O'Leary. Will try and make good on it in the power play. Meanwhile, the Maroons send it deep. Kennedy for the 2015's first to it. It's led to Jans. Pragnus had a beeline on the outlet pass, but not able to get to it. Jans leaves it for O'Leary. O'Leary controls it for Kennedy. Kennedy at the blue line. Fired towards the net. Racing the other way. Johnson comes back. And Lippert way out. Feeds right to O'Leary. O'Leary. Jensen. Oh, sorry, Jans. Jans slicing and dicing. Low shot. Would not go. Aggressive goaltending from Lippert to come way out, but it was the right call. Jans tried to one-touch with O'Leary, but he wasn't timed up. Roberts pressing OJ. Roberts with the puck for Maroon. For someone to show on the backside, pressured by Sauer. Watch out here. And it's scooped up by Seju and Lippert. 30 seconds left in the period. The 2014s have a offensive zone face-off. 36 seconds still in the power play for the Blades. Johnson with a nice steal. Cooper Ort will try and chase it down. He's bodied off the puck by Smith for the Maroons. Shoveled out. Sus Gadbury makes a move. Comes Cash. One more. Looking Borgstad backside. 13 second. Puck is spinning. That'll do it for the second. For the period. It is 2-0 after one. See ya for the second. All right. Rick O'Brien and Borgstad, Carey and Johnson. Lippert made his way to the opposite end, into the zone the other way. Shuffled across. Borgstad was looking. Carey well defended. Back the other way. Posing for the Maroon. Borgstad one touch looking for Bryant. Gets it back, banks it out. Pickrell will take a race. John with speed. Breaks wide. Knocked away from him. Borgstad chases him a bit. Taken away by Johnson there. Borgstad will lead the charge. Briggs. Bryant is next to Borgstad looking for an outlet. A little better view. Briggs. Backhand maneuver won't go. Jans Carey. For O'Leary. O'Leary walking the other way. Here comes Griff. Off a stick. Out front. OJ. Low shot rebound. Oh boy. Seemed like that was going to go, but Peterson will blast from distance. Peterson with a hot shot. Just winged wide. Turned aside by the goaltender. Peterson will have to go and chase. Jimmy got a piece of it, but the Maroon control it. They're looking for a centering pass. A Sproat out front. Bronze. Familiar names, right? Taken away by Kennedy. Shifted up. O'Leary couldn't quite gather it. Kent Roberts on a 2-on-1. Knocked away. Nice defensive play there. That was Peterson. A big one. Flung back in. Stepped in front of it with OJ. O'Leary's got the puck. Griffin plays it to Gadbury. Gadbury, low shot. Ort there first. Ort banked off hard. So O'Leary back for Ort. No. Ort trying to pull it from some skates. O'Leary doing the same. Not able to pull it yet. Now taken out by the Maroon. Running with speed out ahead. Diedrichs. And he got a backhand play on it, but Carey there to nullify him. Sauer trying to break it. He just got Jensen out ahead, but they can't connect the dots there. Pragnus trying to play him at the blue line. It's in. Watch out here. Knocked away once, twice. We'll start to break the other way. Sauer pressed it ahead. It'll be an icing. No, it's touched up. Gadbury with a little room. Trying to play it to Ort. Can't keep it in. Carey. Watch out here. Gadbury. Oh, boy. Took a tough fall. Watch out. Pragnus is loose. He makes a move. Backhand test for Lippert. Shoveled out. Ort. No. Carey. And Gadbury. Gadbury quickly up for Jensen. Jensen trying to drop for Sauer. Lex with the line. Makes a turn. He's taken down as he tried to do something. Agnes trying to give it to himself off the wall. Carey had stepped in front of it. It's in the corner. Off the back of the netting. Johnson's helps out. Gold by Diedrichs. Diedrichs makes a turn, tries to get a shot, but Bryant there. Cody Bryant. Bryant should take this one. He's on the run. He's got Jensen out front. Freddie will look up for Borgstad. They time it up. Jensen to Bryant, kind of left it for him. Pitco races on. Johnson for Pitco. Red by Posing with a Maroon as they tried to hit Pitco on the outlet. Try and press it by Lippert, who had the door shut. So back and forth. Second period here. Wade's 2015s hold on to 2-goal advantage for now. 9:33. 9:33 in the second. Bryant. Pitco looking up for Borgstad. Races it by him. Leaves it for Briggs. It's a 2-on-1 situation. Borgstad. Pitco. Couldn't connect the dots, but it was a good start. What's the other way? Bronx fires. Shoulder to side by Lippert. Checked by Borgstad. Gadbury quickly up for Pitco. Pitco behind Borgstad. Ozine versus Gadbury. Big shot. Say June right there. Okay. Which 2014's with an offensive zone face-off. Battling his... Oh, this is the play. Let's see. Try and catch him sleeping. Oh. But O'Leary picks it up. Griffin on the run. O'Leary racing in. He's got OJ out front with Jans. Couldn't quite get a clean shot off. Behind the net, Janzy. Gary through traffic. Shot a good shot on through a massive screen. They race the other way. Roberts and Johnson on him. Roberts gets a good shot up, but Lippert turned him away. And goal off its moorings. I'll get that reset. Gary and Diedrich's having some words before. They're both Edina products. So friendly, no doubt. Skied into the netting off the deflect. Will be in for this face-off. Okay. Cody Bryant on the draw. Pressed out through the blue line. Pressed up. Pressure is from Borgstad. Smith for Maroon, trying to look for someone to show. It's in the corner. Pitco off the boards, trying to play it by Kragness. Kragness answers. Coming back the other way. Waggy. Oh, Wag. Yeah. Anyway, Borgstad has the puck. Bryant out ahead. He puts it to him. Bryant working the other way on his backhand. Good move by Bryant. The trailer was big, though. They got a penalty on some... the momentum of Bryant coming in, connection with a little bit of help from Maroon. He's up. We'll get a penalty. Bodie had a great little drive there. Tremendous speed. But he got tangled a bit. With the Maroon, they'll get 2-minute penalty out of it. And we'll be on the power play. So we're all done. Brody. Auger looking for someone to show up front. Brock. Pressed away. O'Leary knocks it away. Griff breaks. He's tied up. Shoveled out. Knocked down. Kennedy pressured by Roberts. Jans plays it back for Kennedy. Kennedy hits O'Leary. O'Leary shovels it in. Auger on the run. Ooh, just behind Jans. Cross for O'Leary. O'Leary's got to look for a moment. Instead, we'll patiently play it back for Kennedy. They're looking for a better look. Rock. Down low. Auger surveying. O'Leary. Off a skate. O'Leary walking in. Fired low. Looked, yeah, he had Jan's back door, but it was a sharp pass that couldn't handle it off the bat. This will come out. Roberts, hard skater. Lippert turns him aside with the rebound. Not yet corralled. Turned aside again. O'Leary with the puck. He looks up. He's got Ort out front. Instead, it's Jans. And Ort make the zone. Jans wide. Breaks. Ort. Left for O'Leary. Ort. Oh, he was looking at Sauer. Kept in by Maroon. Gadbury. Jensen. Maroon break in the other way with Fitzpatrick. Sauer has Jensen. Sauer muscles his way through. But tied up by the defender as he came through. Looked like he had something good going. Watch the back door here as Fitzpatrick from Maroon sits there. Gadbury heard. Played out. Jensen cross ice for Ort. Ort breaks in. Coop. Bryant flying around. He tied him up. Would have been an offsides. It looked like an offsides, but this is Peterson. Peterson hard out to Jensen. Instead, Borgstad walking. Briggsy on his backhand. Holds off. Looks for someone to show. It's Gadbury off a skate. So a little trouble the other way. Carey races over to check him and takes it away from him. Carey's so smooth. That's good skating, obviously. Able to get back. Pico plays it out. Bryant tried to step in front of it. And it'll be Gadbury's puck. Catch. Calls it off here. We're deep in the zone. It'll be Bryant. Okay. Johnson played it aside. Centering pass. Taken away by Carey. Pitco trying to hit Auger. Carey bumps it out. Auger. Pitco's the trailer. Auger. Kicks all the way out to the blue line. Carey has it. Brock. For O'Leary. O'Leary dances wide. Got a good shot off. Johns. Jams. O'Leary played into the opposite corner. It's a little bit of a battle. Paxton comes out with it. Pax. Johnson. Out here. Diedrichs with a couple block shots. Picked it up, tried to play it in, but it's picked off by Johnson. Flipped up. This is a good opportunity. 3-on-1 the other way. Let's see it. Dan's little room to maneuver. Blades Maroon late to the party, but they do enough to slow down the 2015. Diedrichs puts on the brakes, looks for a shot, knocked away by Peterson. Shoveled out to the blue, kept in apparently. This is Pragnus Roberts Diedrichs from Maroon, I think. The other way, who's got it? It's at center ice. Knocked down by OJ. Into the zone. Here comes Sauer. Can he get to it? No. Good thought. 116 in the second. Bit of a stalemate here between the two teams. Next goal. It's a big one. Heard me say that before. All right. Off the break. Maroon get it. It's Diedrichs leading the charge. Meanwhile, Carey and Johnson defend. Low shot turned aside by Lippert. Pragnus there for Maroon. Taken away. Sauer. Jensen almost got it. Fisher back in. Makes his turn. Knocked away by Johnson. Played back in by Maroon. Swung all the way around. Carey and Jensen are over there. JP. Who's got it? Stepped in front with Jensen. Leaves it for Sauer. Sauer pressured. It's a work. Back to Sauer. No. Two steps the other way. Watch out. Roberts coming in. And taken out. Little temper move there as Roberts thought he had it, but Lippert had his number. The rebound sat out front, and it looked like Pragnus was going to put it home, but it must have been Johnson or Carey came racing back to dive in front of it, so we'll get a face-off instead. 8.7 critical play here at the end of the second. Won by Bryant. Bryant pressed it out. Tested Pitko. 3 seconds left. 2, 1. Barely found the opposite end. All right. 15 minutes back on the clock. We'll see you at the start of the third. All right. Start the third in just a moment. Coach Jensen chatting with the boys. It's been good competition here through two. Relatively clean game, as you'd expect between two Blades teams. Should be an exciting third period. Say June makes his way in the fight. And they'll come out with O'Leary, O'Shea, James, Kennedy, Peters. O'Leary wrote for the Blades Maroon squad. Had it for a moment. O'Leary played it up. O'Shea in his skates, catches it up to it, breaks in. Cross ice pass. Peterson got a piece, but it sits out front. It's tied up. Okay. O'Leary slid it across. Nice connection there between O'Leary and O'Shea. It's an easy one for Brock to put away. He does the trick. And the Blades are up 3-0. This is a port centered by Sauer with Jensen. Lex after it. Lex behind the net. Okay, Maroon from Maroon, combated by Kennedy. Play out front. They wind around the net, look for someone to fill front. Brown from distance, knocked down by Ort. Ort catches up to it. Cooper races in. Ort makes him pay. No. Oh boy. Good effort by Cooper Ort there. From the other way, Jensen's got it. Jensen setting up out front. Nearly maneuvered the puck in himself. Kennedy. Low shot. Bronze and Sauer exchanged shoves, but no issue there. Bryant on the drop. Behind the net for Borgstad. He's tied up in the corner. Dietrich's waiting for the outlet from Maroon. Pragnus has the puck. Separated from the puck. Comes around. Shifted out. Behind the net. It's Dietrich's. Bodied up by Carey. Pragnus has it. Fish gets a shot in the net. So the Maroon are on the board. Courtesy of Fisher Dietrich. And they'll keep that line on. Match up O'Shea, O'Leary, and Jans against them. Played into the zone. O'Shea chases first. Brock trying to pull it loose. Starting to break the other way. Dietrich's to Pragnus, Gadbury, Kennedy, and O'Leary back. They're caught offsides. We're going to face off just outside the zone. For Sauer, Fort, and Jensen. That's center ice. Broken in by Maroon, by their defenseman. Low shot, turned aside by Lippert. Other way is broke from distance. He's checked and scooped up by Lippert easily. Okay, 2 goals separate them here, 12:28 to go in the third. One back to Kennedy by Sauer. Kennedy turns him, plays to work. It's out of the zone. Jensen makes a miss. Freddie on the run. Freddie waited out front, trying to hit a work through some traffic. Coming back the other way. Sauer separates him, turnaround shot, sits out front. Lippert is on his backside, but he holds him out. All right, O'Leary. Quick pass out. It should be a 2-on-1 if almost. Here we go. Jens. Bad save away. Peterson battling against the boards. Sauer there. O'Leary. O'Leary with the puck. O'Leary makes a move, tripped, turnaround. Jans has Terry. Terry tried to handle it, knocked down by Jans. Pax with the puck. Jans looking for Auger. Auger in the corner. Patient. Down low. Jans tic-tac-toe in the net. Great puck movement there. OJ, Jans, O'Leary. O'Leary buries it. 4-1. 2015s. Okay, Sitco, Borgstad, Bryant. Bryant fired by Diedrich. The rebuttal by the Flates. Quick. Or 2. Off Diedrich's shot, Roberts scores. They'll match that line with Ford. Sauer and Jensen. Sauer. Jensen. Sauer. Fired into the corner, knocked down, or with a head of steam. Or knocked down. Could have gotten a call there, maybe. Diedrich's cross ice. It's Pragnus. Pragnus races in. He's well defended by Peterson. Peterson flips it up the boards. Jensen, cross ice. Sauer carries. Sauer on net into the breadbasket. The Maroon tender. Okay, Griffin O'Leary will take the draw. He's got Jans and OJ to his left and right, respectively, but it's Kennedy. Sproat now with a look. Sproat against Lippert. 4-3. Tough play there. Broke with the goal. Makes it 4-3, 10:07 remain. 1 goal separates them. Gadbury got a shot off a pad. It's there for a moment or two. A little bit of pressure from 2015s. OJ on the draw. Set with Gadbury and Jans. O'Leary, Terry back. Griffin will gather it. Sharply up for Gadbury. Gadbury for OJ. OJ behind the net for Jans. Gadbury. Carey. Gadbury. O'Leary. Jan. Jan. Thwarted by a skate. Bryant flying in by O'Leary, but Johnson will defend the other way. Watch out front. Jumped on by Lippert. All right. 2015s could use some sustained pressure. Here. Cody Bryant set off a skate of Pitko. Intercepted. Pitko has it. Pressed by him. John makes another turn. Catches up to it. Oh, puts it out front. Bryant was right there. But up the board, they try and knock us down. Watch out front. Lippert shuts that one down. Bryant tested. Pitko has the puck. John racing with Borgstad. Pitko turns wide. That's a takedown, but they will have lost their skates. I guess Bryant. Johnson towards the net. First there's Pitko. Pitko quickly out to Peterson. Peterson back down low. Shoveled out front. Borgstad in the net. Borgstad from Pitko makes it 5. Big goal. Sauer flips it back in. Defending. Flip up. Carry right there. Touch there. Here comes OJ. Brock trying to leave it for Sauer. Sauer trying to muscle his way to it, but with speed comes Roberts the other way. OJ got back for him. Diedrichs. Another shot. Gloved up by Lippert. Turn OJ. Touched by Gadbury. Gadbury works it loose. Jan's out front. Good patience. Off a pipe. A little body check after the play. Cross a penalty. Smith will sit for Maroon. And the 2015s will be on a power play. It's Borg, Litzauer, Jensen, Borgstad, and Johnson. Your power play unit here. Big power play. Gadbury back out. Gadbury over for Borgstad. Borgstad controlled by Sauer. Sauer. Jensen Sauer. Backside note looking for Briggs, but he wasn't quite there yet. Backhand. Here we go. Turnaround shot or play to Jensen. Jensen will look again. This is Gadbury back to Jensen. Freddie shoots. Rebound out front. It's loose. They dive on it. .641 left in the third. 124 on the penalty. O'Leary on the drop. He gets it right at the dot. Shoots. Rebound sits out front. Jams gets there first in the corner. Turnaround shot. They're setting it up. OJ. OJ waiting for someone to show. It's Kennedy at the blue line. Good recovery. OJ. O'Leary. Kennedy. O'Leary. Rebound right there. O'Leary buries it. Good puck movement again. Power play goal for Griffin O'Leary. Makes 6-3 for 2015. Borgstad racing wide. Borgstad shoots behind the net. Picked up. Peterson shovels it down low. Borgstad there. Brian trying to shovel it loose instead. Maroon come back the other way behind the play. Pitko comes back for it, takes it away. Borgstad banks it off. Sproat. Pitko. Chase it to the goalie. We'll get an offensive zone face-off and some fresh legs. They'll send Sauer and Jensen on to pair with Ort. Kennedy and Peters. 5-10. 3 goals is the lead. Out front. Oh, nice little play there. It's Jensen to Ort. But the door was shut. Maroon swing it around. Stopped by Peterson behind the net. Sauer out to Peters. From distance, wide. Sproat contesting. Sauer, Jensen, no. Held in by Kennedy. Played down low. Circling is Sauer. They'll get a hold on Lex. 424. So we'll be on the kill. Brian, Johnson, Pitko, and O'Leary. Out of the zone. Pitko will pressure. Off a skate. It'll go to O'Leary. Griffin uses Johnson. Johnson, look up. Can't clear it. Bryant over for Bronze. The blue line, Hosine, battled by Bryant. Bryant, nice. It's a foot race the other way. Hosine will go in for some extracurriculars behind the play. A slash. will make it 4-on-4 action. 4-on-4 action for another minute and 11. So O'Shea jams O'Leary Johnson. Roberts on the draw for Maroon. And low shot pad goes right to O'Leary. Griffin doesn't miss those. So it's 7-3. They don't release the Maroon player after the goal. Taken away by O'Leary. O'Leary cuts through. Griffin, toe drag, nearly carried it through. Turn around off a pad. The outlet pass, looking for Diedrich's, intercepted by O'Leary. O'Leary walking the other way. The blast from OJ, picked up, just missed. And the net is off the mooring. We'll try it again here. The 3:03 remaining in the third. Gadbury on the draw. Gadbury, Jensen, and O'Leary, along with Johnson, trying to kill. Or not kill, it's 4-on-4. Gadbury, little maneuver there. He's jacked from behind. Diedrich's. Oh, I thought he was skating towards the to Wag. So it'll be 4-on-3, 4-on-3 for 25 seconds until Sauer is free. Tiny chippy here towards the end. Gary, with a little space to maneuver, feeds Peterson. Peterson walks in the net. Gadbury off Peterson's shot. Looks like one of the Maroon players are let out. So still 4-on-4 for a bit. Shoveled up to Ort with speed. Jensen slicing his way through. Pragnus got a piece of it, but not enough until Sauer. Backdoor. Oh, Jensen had it. Backdoor feed from Sauer was nice. He's got it again. Sauer. That's out for Carey. Back for Sauer. Back to Carey. No, that's Pitko waiting for it. Another slash. So a trip for. Sorry, strip. $158 remains. Fort, Jensen, Pitko, Johnson, Carey. Pitko got a piece of the deflect off Jensen's blast. He's got it behind the net. He's going to look to pass it out front. It is out front. Or in the middle of it. It's 5-on-3 for another bite at the apple. 136 in the third. Orr wins it back for Carey. Carey quickly to Peterson. Peterson through traffic. Hard shot. Orr. Pitko sits there for a moment. Good thought by Hort. Tied up by the Maroon tender. So this was a very tight game. It's lost a little drama with the last couple goals, but Peterson. Pitko can't quite get it. Looked like a goal. Knocked down by Peterson. Have to reset them outside the zone. Carey instead. Carey for Brian. To Pitko. Pitko wide. Trying to feed Brian back, but he was too deep to get it. Oh, they're stuck together. They're unstuck. Happens from time to time. 49 seconds on the face-off. Cody Bryant for the draw. Carey for Pitko. Pitko across for Borgstad with a look. Briggs puts it in the net. Borgstad from Pitko. Briggsy, a nice shot. That should pretty much do it. Probably you won't see another drop. Maybe you will. All right. Good win. Hard fought battle. And, wish the best to our Maroon buddies as always. We'll see you later in the fall and winter. We'll be off to the final. Should be a good one. We'll see you then.